So we are now in Manila,
We are.
and we got up at like 6 this morning. We finally just got a hotel room.
It's been an epic adventure.
What's the adventure been like, Nick?
It's gone from bad to worse, really, and then got really good all of a sudden. So,
Like
You
before it was
start
like
the story,
here,
Pete.
then we're here, then it got to here. First it was here, now it's like here.
next Tom Cruise. So what happened was we
Scientology.
started out by waking up at, I don't know, I woke up at 5 this morning, which is
didn't,
never fun. Because
I never do that.
Pete doesn't wake up at 5, he doesn't even get ready on time, but that's cool, we still love
Five
each other.
doesn't exist.
In the John 15 way. Now, what happened after that, Pete?
So we got up, went to the airport.
We did.
No, it was alright, that was fine.
Went well.
Um,
They're on time, sat on the Wi-Fi, that was good.
So we get into Manila, kind of expecting some contact from someone to be like, here's your accommodation, like, because someone kind of organise accommodation, but they haven't told us where it is. Slight
Which is
issue
a
to get
problem.
there.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, after that, we got into a taxi
Mm.
and asked to go to, I don't know, where did we ask to go? It was an internet cafe.
Internet cafe.
Walked in, they told us that 60 pesos straight up.
Straight
which,
up.
Which honestly,
It's like a four-season shake.
on. It is. It's
is.
more than a four-season shake in Taliban.
And worse.
But, which is probably the best shakes ever. I think we blogged about that anyway, so they know what's
We
going on.
should have.
See our previous blog about the four-season shake.
And if it's not there, just make it up.
You know what it's about. Anyway, then we sat in the internet cafe for an inordinate amount of time and actually zapped the energy out of our lives.
Yeah.
Like I have square eyes after looking at that computer screen.
I don't even have
Reading-
eyes anymore.
And she writes New Perspective on Port, which is heretical, by the way, just putting it out there.
His view. Anyway.
Got really bored. Got really bored.
So we're sitting there, we're bored in a cafe. Boring. We get some food. Go to Mang Ing Nasal.
Which was pretty good,
Not
considering
bad.
it was only half the price of Jollibee's and twice the quality.
It
So-
was actually really good. Then we were there.
We went to we asked a security guard, which was the first big mistake. He tried to get taxis first, and he tried to get us to stay at the 2 hotels of the complex that he guards.
We didn't want to go.
Well, first of all, he said, there's a room here, and then we were like, no, we've already looked. So we
Yeah.
go in, and he goes, oh, no, there isn't, right? False promise number
False
one.
promise.
Then he goes, oh, there's a room over here to this hotel, and we're like, no, we've
Before that,
already
he went to get
checked.
us a taxi and came back and said, no, we'll get you a room.
Classic guy. That happened twice, actually, but that's a
Twice.
different story. Anyway, then he went, this room over here, which is the hotel where the internet cafe was at, and we're like, no, that's too expensive. And then we decided, okay, we'll
we'll
give it a go. We had a look at the room.
And it was the worst room you've ever seen.
It was like feces ridden.
the
it was
toilet
like room.
was in the bed.
It was like room in a
Not
sewer.
really.
Sewer in an inn.
Terrible. Anyway,
It was terrible.
so we're like, look, let's just go into the city, go for an adventure, we'll find some place. And we
Hated
got
adventure.
like some guy who's like, you give me 1,000 peso! And 1,000 pesos is
I was
a
actually
lot.
really proud of him because
a
for
lot
the
of
first
money,
time
and
ever, Pete
I-
grew a pair.
I silently
And-
cracked it and I said,
He did. Because you know what? He also silently cracked his shoulder
I
from carrying.
really
He was talking there complaining.
in that bag.
Yeah, but
That's what happens when you pack like a woman. Women joke. All right, so
what are we saying? Oh yeah, so the guy wanted to pay 1,000 pesos, and,
and I said,
actually lost it. He was
I
like,
said,
no, I give you 300 peso, or you use the
lose
meter.
it.
And he started
I
crying
didn't lose
and
it.
stuff, and he went fetal for a bit.
A little
Anyway,
bit.
and
Rocking.
that's just the taxi driver.
Yeah.
Really hard for him to drive. I don't know how he did it. Anyway,
Anyway.
the point is,
we got him to 300, and he was
And
like,
then he
"You're
took us-
400." I'm like, "No, 3."
so we started using the
Because he wouldn't put the meter on, but he put it on. Then he turned it off.
put it on eventually, and he started swearing at Pete.
He was-
Doing all this- he was
he was going-
swearing, don't lie to me. He was swearing under his breath. He was doing some crazy stuff. It was awesome.
He's just going.
He was doing the Jono Walk thing. Jono, if you're watching, he was doing that
He
Korean.
used to do that in year 6, and he just the whole time. I don't know if he was just angry at me or what. Anyway,
This blog has gone on for way too long. The point of the story is we ended
minutes.
up going to like a 7-star hotel, which cost about the same amount times 1,000 pesos. So we didn't really have the peso to justify that. So we decided to go. We started driving somewhere else, and the taxi driver starts going, "Oh, you pay me double fare." And
yeah, we're like, well, how long does it take to get there? And he's like, half an hour with no traffic, and we're stuck in traffic. So we're like, okay, let's just get out. So we get out of the taxi,
Get right out of the taxi.
walk to this place,
We
and
paid
it's
him.
like, awesome. Yeah, we did pay. We didn't just walk off. That'd be illegal. Paid the guy, paid him, found this place.
This place is. It's okay. It's not amazing, but
Look at the view. Like,
Nick's Cafe right there, and we got a menu.
mall's just over there.
Show them the
Poor
menu.
eyesight. This is the menu.
I didn't know that.
Nick's Cafe. Look, you can get American breakfast,
America,
Filipino breakfast,
Filipina,
fresh lumpia,
lumpia.
clubhouse, dinuguan.
Anyway, point is, thank God for the adventure, but thank God even more for Mr. TV, Mr. Remote Control, Mr. Peter Horton, Mr. Nick Andrew, and the bed.
I can't go any higher.
Not in that order. And there's 2 beds, just so you know.
Because the other room had one. Oh no,
One
bedo,
one
and it's
bed.
like 5,000 peso.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen,
That's
champ.
never gonna happen.